Hmm? Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Sorry. Make sure everyone picks back up. Is everyone picking it up? Fun with streaming, right? Fun with streaming. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Welcome to Gaming with Magus. This is Starfield Shattered Space. Let's go. And I am Magus. And we're doing the DLC. And we had some very interesting, how should I put this? Um experience. Now the cool thing is I beat the game and I left it. And I was kind of concerned because it starts you back over again. And I was like, okay. And I left it and didn't touch it. Luckily, I barely had to do anything to get back into the DLC. All I really needed to do was literally just go into space and, travel to this one location and I was good. So that's cool. I really like that. That was neat. There's a lot different than what I had to experience with Blade with the DLC or with um Dead Island 2, where well, I stumbled into the DLC as I went along, and the other one I had to hunt for, and it was a little hard to find. So this was interesting. So kudos, Bethesda. Now, the other thing that was interesting is I had no idea I had transversed into it either. Again, smooth transition. Didn't think anything of it. Very good. Got onto the Oracle space station, was experiencing it, had Metroid Prime, isolationist, zero grav. Like I really thought it was in atmospheric and really cool. Good job. Much more like the side stories, not so much like the main story, right? It's lameness. Um, had to traverse, had to find things. There was this weird thing going on with these like phantoms, which was of interest. And um the battles were basic, but that's okay. I didn't have much also, which kind of wasn't hurting me too awful much. I did get some weapons because of the fight with them and everything else like that. So that was good. It helped me out. If you were maybe hadn't beat the game and doing the DLC, you probably wouldn't have cared so much. But the guns actually were detrimental in there because with the zero gravity, it would like shoot you away. Um, which is of interest. You had to think about it. I actually ended up using the knife to do things. Um, so that's cool. If you want to see the full playthrough on that, check out my stream that I have up on uh, Rumble, and I want to say I think YouTube wasn't working at the time, so it might not be available at that point. So Rumble might be your only option, but you can check YouTube. I can't remember 100%. I think I was having problems, but everyone's working this evening, which is great. Now, as far as anything else? Well, we got what we needed, survived with the planet. We got it to warp back, which was cool. And now we're on the planet of House Faroon, which they're kind of messed up and looking for answers. They don't have a lot of answers. And the space station had some answers, but not a lot. So, but I'll be honest, this kind of harkens back to a mission we had earlier where we kept getting transported to an alternate either timeline or dimension or something where there was this hellscape of bugs and things like this. It kind of gives me the feeling of that, of what was going on. So I think, and with them saying they were trying to recreate meeting the actual founder, I have a feeling they did some experiment when it came to the um an artifact is my guess. Of interest is the fact that um there is this weird crystallized goo on the station. Don't know what that's related to. Couldn't tell you. They didn't really talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to find that down below. We'll find out. But got through all the I hate you, you're an outsider nonsense and getting accepted. And I was like, sure, fine, whatever. And we're getting into one of the locations where it is messed up. We'll see how that goes in this regard. Are we going to be able to get in? Brothers can't. Are we going to have to build something? I'm not sure. We're going to find out. And that is our goal for today, is to get further into the story, get into this temple, and find out what's going on. So, there's a lot of setup, a lot of precursory, but if you didn't watch the last stream, which if you're on YouTube, you wouldn't, I felt that was kind of necessary. But if you want to watch and watch all the hijinks and whatnot on that, that's great. So far, I found no real bugs for the most part, which is sad. I kind of like them. Anyway, and there hasn't been a whole lot of dialogues as of yet, interactive, but maybe that'll come down the line. So, past that, how are we doing as a channel? Well, we're sitting at 94 followers on Twitch. I wish I could get some more followers over there. It's been kind of dead on Twitch. I don't know what's going on with that. Then again, they're not very good about reaching out. Though I will point out, I do appreciate Zane Delax, the Bat Grim or Gremlin, for giving me a follow. They were hanging out and whatnot, which was good. If I get some other people, that'd be good. Get a sub. Again, if you have Amazon Prime, you link it to your Twitch, you can gift me a sub. Just understand when you do that, you got to click a toggle when you do the sub, and it'll take the lowest tier and make it free. And it costs you nothing, but it helps me out, which is great. As far as Kick, you can give me a membership over there. I'd really appreciate it. Follow would also be kindly accepted. And let's see, where are we on Kick when it comes to followers? Sitting at 47 followers. You just need about 3 more to hit 50. That'd be great. Over on Rumble, we're sitting at 177. Let's go. Hashtag Rumble Gaming. They've been growing steadily, which is great to see. And getting close to, get some ad money over there. So I do appreciate it on that. And of course, you can always subscribe to me there. And over on YouTube, what are we looking at? YouTube. All right, we are up to 328 subscribers. 2 more subscribers give me 330. That'd be great. Of course, our ultimate goal is going to be 500 so we can do subs, and 1,000 so that we can do ad monetization. So if you like what you see, give me a like, follow, tell your friends, share it, all that jazz, because again, I'm here for you guys. But let's go ahead and load up the actual game. See here, see how well this goes. Hopefully Xbox actually works. This is going to be less of an issue than last time. It should just go straight in. We shall see. Give me a sec. It's loading. You're not seeing anything special. That looks straight into it. So let's go ahead and get it over to the PC. Should be good. Load up our handy dandy Xbox controller. Well, it's a 360 controller, but you could use any controller, honestly. Highly recommend. Let's go. Move this mic so it's not in my field of view, because I want to be able to see stuff. Okay. What we got going on here? Very atmospheric, which is kind of cool. With the whole, like, coloring and everything else, which is kind of crazy. And, of course, the space and the Borealis up above. Very cool looking. I think it's really, really, really cool. And then with the trees and whatnot. It's kind of crazy, man. Alrighty, what are we doing here? What we got? Heading in. Oh, I don't know. Should I do third person or should I do it first person? I think I should do it first person. I do like the fact you can change between them. Okay. So the fact that I can get in and there's a person here leads me to believe I haven't got to where the vending place is. And I'm half tempted to follow this guy, Try to talk to him. Let's turn off that flashlight. That's it. I don't know. Maybe I do.
Any news from your agent?
None. I fear the worst.
You worry too much. Besides, Aquila City is one of the easiest stations there is.
A fair point, but if I don't hear back soon, I'll be looking for an investigation approval. Zealots interfering in a time like this. It's insulting.
Interesting. Okay. Clearly they're making something.
Rasma is under tremendous pressure as of late. Serpent guide her.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, there's multiple things here. Okay, so I came in. And what did it tell me?
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. May the Great Serpent bless you.
Aye.
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you.
Okay.
I'm Rasma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
It's an honor to meet the Elder of a noble house. What is the Ministry of Conjunction?
The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society.
Okay.
We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions.
Gotcha.
Most of our work is highly classified.
Clearly.
Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in.
Can you tell me how House Kadik?
House Kadik is one of the 3 noble houses under House Varun. We've a reputation on being the more moderate of the 3. Not as fervent as House Vithal, and not as passive as House Dolkef.
Interesting, a
We're
balance.
also largely associated with the Ministry of Conjunction, since I lead the department.
It's an honor to meet an elder of a noble house.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
True. Yeah, when the snake talks, you listen. Oh, that would be a bit disrespectful. I don't know if I'd say that. All I need is Shama. I don't know. The council sent me to get your cooperation. We need Shama to help recalibrate the warning device.
I know the council is looking to Sahima for answers.
Shima.
But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the house.
Okay.
They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
Send in me. I'll negotiate. Yeah. Do you know who I am? I'm Captain Magus, baby. No, anyway. Shoot. And I've been born again. No. How are the Zealots able to kidnap your people in the first place?
What happened to Dazra was a cataclysmic event. The city may seem in order now, but those first few days, it was chaos. And the Zealots took advantage.
Oh. Zealots don't negotiate. They kill on sight.
perhaps the zealots you know. But they were once a part of Varun society. Our relationship is far more complex. The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
If I can get the hostages first, the zealots will have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally, I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives.
I hear you.
It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
Yep. Isn't risking the lives of a few agents. No, let's show the zealots while you don't mess with the noble houses. I'll bring Shmi and the hostages at home. No negotiations needed. Just tell me where the hostages are. Do I go bold? Yeah, let's go bold.
And that's where the issue lies. I don't know where the zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Okay. Let's hear about these complications, then.
As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction.
Okay.
They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Why would giving the location jeopardize this work? No, I mean, I get that. Zealots took your people. How can you remain so calm? You're establishing a relation with zealots? Let's go with the relationship with zealots.
What better way to surveil a threat? It's important for us to know what the zealots may be targeting to stay one step ahead.
Any tips on getting through to Marik?
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it. Just don't be direct.
Okay.
I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk.
Gotcha. Okay. That's good advice. That's good advice. I'll return once I learn the location.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Alrighty. Let's go find this person. Guessing that's the other blue dot.
Our physical house was spared in the incident. If that doesn't show...
Is there a set of stairs I'm missing? Bedroom and an office. Bathroom. Bedroom. 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 Bedroom office. Bedroom office. Okay, well... Then I must be missing something here. So if I came in here, I saw our office here, it must be something further along here. Yep. That's it. Okay.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
Need to know what... No, that's not it, right? Whatever I want. I may not be House Kadik, but I'm the only one here that's communicating with Ahsoka Varun. I don't know if that appeals to these things, so I'm not going to do that. I'm here to see you.
And you are?
I'm Vindicator Magus, someone who needs your help. Let's go with that one. I'm someone who needs your...
My help? Oh, wait. You're that heretic turned promised.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
I was told you know where the... No, I'm looking for a certain place. You know... They tell me not to be direct. And if I say the Zealots have taken Shemia, or I'm looking for a certain Zealot base, I think you know the one. That's too direct. We'll do I think you know.
Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents, but mind reading isn't one of them.
It's not ridiculous for someone to tell me you know. You can drop the acronyms, tell me about your position. Said you know where the Zealots are. Said you know, so I with it, all must serve and all that. No. We'll do the last one.
Well, you could have led with that. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Very perceptive. I can see why Razma is so impressed with you. I think that's going to be the right one. Let me read the other ones. If you're so smart... No. Then you know how important reveal... No. Second one. Very perceptive.
Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be.
Just butter them up.
I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me.
And at such a young age, too. You must be considered a prodigy. Oh, lay it on thick. Lay it on thick. Oh, wait, what's the other one? It's impressive to be trusted over more senior members. Ooh, is that better? You must have put in a lot of work to make that happen. That's boilerplate? Oh, I don't know. Young age or senior members? Wait a minute. Such a young age, too. She must...
Can we get on with it?
Okay, go with the second one.
Yes, I can see the jealousy all over their faces.
Okay.
It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less.
Oh, I'm sure. It's a lot of work. Of course not. Good work takes time, no matter how talented you are. I can't do this. Let's get straight to business. Wow, you really are for yourself. Top one.
Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation, if you ask me.
I'm sure.
But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place.
I'm sure.
I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know.
Yeah. Can imagine how hard it must be to earn the Zealot's trust. It takes a lot to deal with the level of stress you must be experiencing. I can't do this anymore. So it doesn't come all... So it doesn't all come easy? No, no, no. Wouldn't a Zealot attack you on sight? How'd you get close to him? Should do that one. Go to the last one.
I see you're familiar with standard Zealot tactics. But it's really all about crafting the perfect scenario to encounter the right one. You don't just waltz up and say hello.
Right.
It takes a great deal of surveillance and profiling to determine the right approach.
Gotcha. Takes a lot to deal with the level of stress you must be experiencing. Go with second one.
Some days, it takes everything.
I'm sure.
I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being.
I'm sure.
I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability.
Even the hushes. They may not be safe. They're unpredictable. You can see how the negotiations may not work. You say they're unpredictable, so you know the dangers when the hostages are in. If they're unpredictable, you can see that negotiations may not work. You say they're unpredictable, so you know the dangers when the hostages are in.
I was wondering when your own agenda would come into play. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Rosma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Do you really think the Zealots won't hurt the hostages?
Sahima isn't just being held hostage, they're putting her to work.
Really?
The Zealots aren't stupid. They know what Sahima was involved in, and if they can beat us to that tech, they're going to try.
Manipulation, persuasion. Manipulation must be that other thing I got from that thing. Persuasion is the standard one. Can't say that absolute certainty if you're risking lives, health, and house integrity.
You make a good point for an outsider. And perhaps I should take your presence here as a sign. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves.
Oh.
Rosma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned.
Why would you... Why would you giving you the information will get you reassigned?
Isn't the answer obvious? The Zealots will know the location came from me. All that hard work thrown out the window because someone refuses to undergo negotiations.
I will follow Rosama.
You do that.
You must have gotten the location.
Second option. Rick gave me the name, satellite station Epsilon, and said you know where to find it.
I figured they wouldn't be completely forthcoming. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates.
What are these shadow stations?
The Shadow Stations were established during the Serpent's Crusade. A series of secret military installations that few knew about, and even fewer may remember. The idea was to have isolated centers focused on different aspects of furthering the Crusade. This way, if one fell, it wouldn't endanger the others.
Anything else you could tell me about Shadow Station Epsilon?
Epsilon was once a research station, with a focus on grav drive manipulation. The Zealots have since vastly expanded upon it. But it makes sense if they intend to use Sahima to their advantage.
Indeed. Why didn't you try to search the Shadow Station Epsilon earlier?
Shadow Station Epsilon is one of many Zealot bases scattered throughout. As I mentioned before, I wasn't willing to risk agent lives in order to scout them all.
Okay. The Zealots are about to lose their leverage.
If anything happens to the hostages, they will lose a lot more than leverage. Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
Where's this power station?
If memory serves, it's southeast of Shadow Station Epsilon. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Why this particular power station?
It's a fairly neutral location, and just the right distance from Dazra, so both parties will feel safe. The geothermal stations are also autonomous in nature, so we don't have to worry about unwanted eyes and ears.
A neutral location outside Dazra? I'll be there.
I see you have a grasp on how these types of negotiations work. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Okay.
Vindicator, a word before you go. Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
Go with the first one.
An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Roman says the Ministry of Construction keeps tabs on Zealots.
I see. Should have expected as much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council and I'm sworn to silence.
Lost control of the zealots?
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily.
I'm sure that's something High Council wouldn't be too keen on. That explains a lot. Sarama doesn't want the council to know her true relationship with the zealots.
Exactly. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
That's just kind of not cool. Why would zealots ever back a noble house? I'm glad it stayed out of politics. I can appreciate that kind of ambition. Supplying zealots is a mistake. They're terrorists. I find it hard to believe the council isn't aware of all this.
There are several members who are sympathetic toward them or their cause. Some see beyond their extremist veneer and believe they're just misguided. A very small few may believe Jandar truly was the rightful heir, but none would ever admit it. I'm certain it's the case that members of the other houses feel the same. House Kadik is just the only one who's been exposed for it.
Why would zealots ever back a noble house?
Rasma would believe they want to reintegrate or even reestablish House Malene, and she's a fool for it. The zealots want nothing but the means to carry out their war. Credits, weapons, and ships. And these very supplies would be used to harm not only your people, but our own as well.
I'm finding it hard to believe the High Council isn't aware of this.
The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way.
Okay.
All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
I'll say too, the zealots have no power in these negotiations.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the zealots altogether.
I take this conversation isn't about giving you an update. You expect me to do something about it?
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the zealots and cut all ties.
How is killing your own family any better than what Rasma's doing?
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the zealots. Once Rasma no longer sees the zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow.
I thought we needed Samala alive.
What we need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back.
Demand credits, 10,000, and it's a done deal. I mean, no way I'm doing your dirty work. Not saying that. Final, only because no one should work with zealots. I'll see it done. I don't know. I'm just gonna be non-committal because there's quite possible that the zealots might take them out anyway.
We are speaking, are we not? Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name. Zealots are unpredictable, and their passion to their cause often makes them prone to violence. Whether the Zealots believe it or not matters little, but Rasma certainly will. I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
That'll be interesting.
Our influence in the settled systems may be small, but all it takes is...
What am I missing?
Salutations.
I do hope that the Great Serpent has a plan for me.
I am grateful for my service.
Interesting stuff they have here. The freak is that thing? If I want to go up against that unnecessarily. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of these things. Is it a herd? Mm. Okay. Let's see. This general direction I need to go. What is going on? I hear stuff. What the freak? Phantoms? I'm not gonna fight phantoms if I don't have to. Man, I don't like not having all this stuff. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Music hasn't gone away. I think we've got far and away enough from those jokers. Get the boost all the way up. Ah. Okay. We're getting there. Close. Okay. Here. We're gonna save. Because I don't want to go through that again. I'm pretty sure. Got him. care about the rest. Anything of use in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see here. Not much other than what I have. Alright, we need to do that. Be favorite. Most we got anything else. $45, $130. Favorite. Got him. Now, where am I getting shot at from there? Ah. Okay, I think I see him. Where's he at? Got him. I want your loot. Credits. Baby particles. Now, is that better than what I have now? Let's take a look. See inventory. Spacesuit. Starborn. 149. Sell it. It's down. No, we'll keep it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, there we go. Can't get down from here. What's this? Ooh. Update friend foe. I like that. Ah! Got him. He thought he was getting away with something, huh? I mean, he was smart trying to hide. Anything here worth All right, what are we in for? Huh? What are we in for? Oh, there's quite a bit of red there. See, fire from. You think? See if they come in. Ha ha ha! One shot, one kill. Oh, no. Come out, wherever you are. I want to play. Did I get him? I think I got him.
And another will take my place. I'm going to seek help.
You can get up? I'm not walking in there. I'm not dumb. In case there's a turn up there. I'm not gonna go that way. Sneaky sneak! Oh, Oh, you're not gonna let me do it? Oh, that's just wrong. Come on. Hmm. Thought there was a thing for hacking stuff. Huh, I'm missing something. Huh, I don't know. Oh, I guess I just don't have enough. Hmm. Okay.
A heretic! Here! Go!
That's right. Magus is on the hunt. Captain Magus. Can't unlock those? That's annoying. I'm getting a bunch of medkits though. Man, I don't care about those. Alright. No one's come over here yet. Gone for now my butt.
What was that?
Won't come over here and take a look? Ooh, what the world? I want that. the world? Good lord. Seriously, what in the world are you doing? Load up, you dumb butt. Ah, well, we out of ammo? Jeez. Ah, jeez. Really?
What's that? You pay for that! This is unacceptable!
All right. Need trauma pack.
Getting into position.
There we go.
Eden has escaped. Time.
No digipix. Dang it. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I need digipix to do what I need to do. I wonder. Ooh. Was it? Oh, there are. Aha. Okay. Let's see here. No. Hmm. Hmm. Those would handle that one, but that wouldn't handle the one right there. That do it, maybe? No, not really. Okay, so I got what? 2, 4, 6 holes. So 3 and a 3 wouldn't do it. I don't think I can use this one at all, which is of interest. So I got a 3, a 3, a 3, and 2 2s. This isn't gonna do... This will do something. This will do something. That will not. So... if I do that, that eliminates 3 and gives me 1, 2, 3 to take care of. If I do that one, that'll take care of those. But it won't take care of the 1. Let's see. So 3 of these are the option. So if I do that, and then... okay. There we go. We got in. We got the turrets. Update for info. Let's go. Why waste a good resource, right? Let me see if I can get up above about this guy.
I'm repositioning. Wake up. It's free. The great serpent shall feast upon you. My arm is broken.
Got him. Oh, wow. I think he's stuck in the door. No, you don't. Clearly that enemy's going to be a pain to deal with. And I want that weapon.
Find them. They cannot have gotten far.
Ooh, heavy particle. I'll take all their ammo and their credits. That's who we are. Got him. I'm back. All right. I don't care about. Well, maybe. Yeah, I heard you. So did we take care of the particle lady? I'm guessing we must have. Let's see. Where am I supposed to go? There's got to be a way down? Here, maybe? Oh. Is there a weapon on that person? No. Hmm. Ah, what are you doing? So this is where I'm trying to go. Okay.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here. Who... who are you?
Captain Magus. I'm the Vindicator. Oh, jeez. Come with me. I'm getting you out of here. I'm your rescue pilot. Let's go for now. Alright, what are my missions? Thonsman, you need to make a decision if you want to sacrifice her to help the Jamal, and it resolve some adults, or let her live. Hmm. Question. Is it worth doing? Hmm. Hmm. So there's no real value in it in really killing her. Well, I don't do things the easy way, and I'm more of a hero. I'm Captain Magus. Let's go. So we're gonna do that.
Who... who are you?
I'm Vindicator Magus. Rizama sent me to rescue you.
Serpent's Grace, I knew it! I knew she wouldn't just leave us here to rot. It's more than just me. There are others.
Okay, where they at?
The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
I don't know how that's helpful. Zealots are forcing you to continue research here?
Well, the Zealots think they are forcing me to continue my research here. They want me to apply my theories to Anasco's scaled citadel debacle. Somehow they ascertained my previous involvement.
The original experiment? What are you talking about?
The original experiment. The one that took out half of Dazra and sealed off the scaled citadel. Surely you must know. I'm sorry. I realize the elders and council members may not be properly disseminating this information. I'm not one for politics, obviously.
That's exactly why I'm rescuing you.
Are you saying my theory is correct? I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course, this is what it would take for Razma to send someone after me.
It's held back by the cosmos, she says to herself. I don't think like that. Your family Zealots also plan on using you as a pawn in negotiations.
Negotiations? Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik, so the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right.
Screw the motivations. What matters, I'm here to rescue you.
Yes, let's change focus. Step 1, we need to free the other hostages. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate Anasco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to.
I hope you tell me it gets easier from here.
Well, yes and no. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are... different.
How are these Zealots different?
The Zealots you'll encounter beyond here are... altered somehow. To be made thus would be to show them the Great Serpent's mercy.
Will the hostages not fight with me? Alright, let's go.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere yet. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside.
It's risky. Guarantees. What are you gonna do?
The Zealots have a small network here that I can plug into. They think I've been working on my research, when really, I've been formulating a virus that will shut down this entire base. And their ships.
Nice. Sounds risky with the Zealots catch you.
I'm more than capable of handling myself. Besides, the Zealots think they need me, so my life isn't in danger.
Hmm.
If I'm not out there when you free the hostages, just come back for me.
Sounds like a plan.
And a well thought out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships. Where were we? The other hostages are being... I can disengage... You just have to clear out that... Oh, I'm not going... While you get the rest... I'll meet you and the others outside.
Alright. That's fine. How do I... Over this way, maybe? Okay, so that's one down. Hmm. So she was down there. Came this way. So is it over here? Maybe.
Where were we? Oh, right. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room.
Just beyond this room?
I can... You just have to click...
Just beyond this room. How do I... Over here, maybe? This is open with a computer. Does this do it, maybe? Alright, so that doesn't help me. I mean, that's kind of good. What is that? No. Well, how do I get in there, though? Do I need to have a certain conversation with her to get her to do something?
Where were we? The other hostages. I can disengage. You just have to... Oh, I'm not... While you get the... I'll meet you and the others outside. Well, you have to. I just need enough time to... Think of it as a fail... Good. I'll see you outside.
Okay, I guess I had to go further in it. Yep, that's what it was. Eh, that's not as good as that one. Ooh, let's favorite that sucker. It's Trump pack, always good. Nothing else I could see of use. Okay, I'll head out.
Serpent, be merciful. Has help finally arrived?
Who are you? You aren't a zealot. Who are you?
Should have sent me to get you out of here. I'm the one breaking out of place. I'm Vindicator Magus. Rather sent me to rescue you.
The Great Serpent is merciful. And Tahima? Did you find her yet?
She's granting us access to the escape elevator. What do you know about these redeemed zealots?
We haven't been able to observe much. They are physically superior, stronger, faster. They ignore pain and are resistant to things that would take any normal person down in an instant. I'm not sure what the Zealots have done to create them, but I would surmise the process was less than pleasant.
Indeed. Is this all of you?
If only there were more of us down in the caves.
She was safe. She granted access to the elevator to escape.
I wish it were that easy. The Zealots separated us. Our brethren are still out there.
Okay.
Please, I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the Zealots and rescue the others so we may all escape safely.
Anything I should know about the zealots down here?
Another Redeemed is stationed down there, along with a few other Zealots and a Model S. Be careful.
Alright, I'll clear the path.
We'll be ready.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, hard to deal with. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, that's just not working. I got too many people on me. Can I take people out from a distance? Is that what I gotta do? Seriously, why are you reloading?
This is beyond Jinan's will.
Dude, get back. No, that didn't work. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, let me look at powers. What is... No. Anti-grav? Hold on. I'm trying to look for the one that makes them. Maybe that one?
By the great serpent!
Stephen, protect us!
This is beyond Ginon's will.
What? Ah! I'm getting killed over here. Ah! Took too much damage at the beginning.
Serpent!
Ah! Hmm.
This is beyond Ginon's will!
Favorite. I need to get that on one of my favorites. I don't know what everyone's saying at the moment. Give me a moment. My computer really rebooted in the middle of that fight, which I don't know what the heck happened with that. Let's see, Twitch and everything else is fine. First kick.
Gonna play my game how I regularly.
Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. I don't know what happened with that. I can't speak to that. Maybe it got too hot in here. I'm not entirely sure. See if we can get this over to PC. Let's see if that auto-save did anything for me or not. Or do I have to do that fight again? Because I want to finish the fight before I quit for tonight. Okay, so it was right here. Okay, that's good. All right.
Come back and face me.
Well, before I do that, I need to get an aid.
Ha! Inescapable. I've been struck. I hit. I shall survive.
Yeah, got her, punk. The other guy should be easier. Okay. Where'd he go? Where's he at? Trying to find him. Is he hiding? Oh, no, you don't. You think you're cool, but you're not. Where'd he go? Yeah, we're throwing him off. You coming back? Okay, come on. Got a trauma pack. I'm good there. Come on out, buddy. Captain Magus is on the hunt. Let's go.
Hello.
Is he afraid? Gonna come back? Or do I have to go after him? Yeah! Taken down. Alright. Let's go. Okay. We're locked and loaded. Don't see anything here. Ooh, what is this? Is that the one lone hostage?
Great Serpent, protect me. Serpent, save me. I don't wish to die here. The Great Serpent has heard me. Thank you.
Is there others? I don't think so. Did I save the other ones or no? There's others.
Is this the end?
No.
Thank you, Serpent. I thought I was done for.
Nah, you're good. Oh, I didn't grab that one? Hmm. Okay.
Serpent, bless you for saving us.
Anyone else up here? Yeah. Ed pack. Don't know what that is, but we'll take it.
The Great Serpent himself must have sent you.
Ah, they did open up that down there. Okay. Got a lot of stuff encumbering me. I have a lot to sell.
That's everyone accounted for. You did it! It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Okay.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad everyone made it out safe.
Now, it's time for you to head back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place.
Do I get forceful?
Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
By the serpent, you did it.
Yeah, their ship is floating, or it's impaled on a tree and a rock. That's kind of funny. Guess the negotiations are happening over where that ship might have landed. I like having the high ground.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news.
The Zealots have no leverage.
Good. Now it's my turn to watch Mihail squirm.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is.
I am the servant's chosen vindicator. Only one who can understand Onos Farum.
You think I care about Anasco Varun, son of a traitor? Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
You attack wheeling into the virus.
You're so willing to sacrifice your allies at Shadow Station Epsilon?
You don't think they're as prepared as we are? We all answer the call, and if that day is today, so be it.
Fine, but this is on you.
Let's get this over with.
This never gets old. My heart is stomping.
That could have gone better. House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Sahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you.
Why do you think they'll appreciate more from me?
As much as I'd love to gloat, I have enough awareness to know this isn't the time. And I know myself well enough to know that I simply wouldn't hold back.
It's my turn to say thank you.
You're welcome. It's been quite the life experience I've had lately.
I'm sure.
If you have any spare time, maybe come find me later?
Ooh. Sure, I'll see you around.
Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance.
This business with the Zealots needs to end.
And one day it will. But until then, They're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Huh. If you're referring to the members of House Kadik. The others involved know better than to speak of this.
Your sister prefers I didn't rescue the hostages.
As much as it disappoints me, I can't say I'm surprised. Jamal's never cared for our view with the Zealots. And she has no love for those taken. But this is what makes her an excellent mediator.
You'll just let Jemima's actions slide? I would think you both would want to be on the same page.
You and the rest of our house. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you.
Indeed.
You've served House Kadik well today. We have nothing to discuss here. I'll see you back in Dasra.
Do you remember what you were doing when the disaster happened?
I was on a walk, nearing Jinan Plaza. My view of the Citadel was clear. I saw the windows flood with light and then a flash so bright, I was forced to turn away. When I turned back, my eyes saw only a swirl of energy surrounding the Citadel and the crater that surrounded it. Serpent guide you.
Let's see here. Lasers. I like lasers. Need to heal up. Okay. See if I can get back to town before I quit. And there's a bunch of creatures over there. Just in case. need to get around them somehow. Maybe along the edge? Maybe that's the right answer. I don't like the fact they're flying this way. Oh, shoot. I wonder what this does.
You have the look of one who has traveled far in life.
And you haven't?
Yes.
Ah, were you able to find Sahima?
Yes, I was able to get Serena's research.
Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. This leaves houses Dulkef and Vathol.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, Anasco descends further into the void.
For the last time, faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the Great Serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken us?
I do no such
Ah!
thing. The Great Serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed.
You're both right. We must have faith that our effort succeeds, but that means nothing without science.
It sounds like you agree with me.
And yet, only one is the foundation for the other. But the proof is not in our words. It is in the vision. Anasco's presence still persists in this world, and he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Vindicator, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand, so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
Where's she at?
What an honor it was to aid you on your path to become one of the promised.
All right, we're gonna save it right there, and I think that looks pretty super cool. All right.
The Great Serpent sends you to me once again.
So, what do we think? Well, it was kind of weird that my PC rebooted. The good news is the autosave saved me from having to do too much more. And, you know, we got back in it. I think we were able to salvage the stream, though. It looks like Kick and Rumble did a second stream. Editor will have to take care of that. We'll see how that goes. What I will say is, wasn't too awful bad. I'm starting to build up some inventory. We're gonna have to clearly get rid of some of the stuff and build up my my money, get ammo, get health packs, various other things, and just lighten the load. I do have a few more good weapons. I have a good sword now, which is kind of good. That'll make good for hand to hand. I don't think there's better armor than what I have now. I don't know if that's better than mana stuff or not. I can't remember, but it seems pretty good. So, other than that, we have a ship. Though, does it have more value than the ship I have now? Well, it doesn't look like in the ship I have now I can sleep or do anything, which kind of sucks. Compared to the other ship, but it is what it is, right? But we got 2 more houses we got to talk to and do some type of tasking or whatever. And I have a feeling once we do those, then we'll be able to go forward to the temple and do what we need to do. So we'll see what that looks like. Maybe hopefully we get another one complete on the next stream and another one after that. We shall see. It depends how involved they are. Until next time, you know, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9:30 at twitch.tv/gamewithmegas. I also stream on Rumble, YouTube, and Kick. And of course, you should follow me on my social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or X. That way, if something changes, you know what's going on. But also, you can make suggestions on games you'd like to see me play in the future. But until next time, stay adventurous.